They forced me into the basement, literally shoved my belongings down those creaky stairs. A thin mattress on cold concrete, cardboard boxes forming makeshift walls, the stench of mold and dampness suffocating me nightly. Why? My sister's boyfriend knocked her up, and suddenly my bedroom became their nursery. My parents stared at me with cold determination. Emma needs stability now. You're strong enough to handle this. Strong enough. Those words burned like acid in my throat. I'd spent years being their reliable son Marcus, the fixer. Weekend plumbing repairs, covering mortgage payments when Dad's construction work dried up, mediating their screaming matches at 2 a.m. I believed sacrifice built bonds. I thought devotion earned devotion back. But that first night on the basement floor, surrounded by Christmas decorations and broken furniture, reality crystallized. I wasn't family anymore. I was a resource, expendable labor, emergency funding, convenient blame when things went wrong. The betrayal accumulated like poison drops. Mom's hushed phone calls. Emma's hormones are crazy. Don't upset her. Dad's frustrated glares when I questioned anything. Man up. Family comes first. My sister's boyfriend, Jake, smirking while lounging in my former space. Basements build character, bro. That smirk shattered something permanent inside me. If they could discard me so effortlessly, I'd vanish on my terms. But leaving wasn't revenge. Disappearing was just preparation. My revenge started with systematic withdrawal. No arguments, no tears. I became a shadow in their house. Minimal conversation, skipped dinners, avoided eye contact. For 3 months, I orchestrated my exodus. I redirected my construction paychecks to a secret account across town. Moved birth certificate, social security card, and insurance papers to a safety deposit box. Packed survival essentials in my truck's toolbox. They never noticed. I'd been invisible for months anyway. The morning I vanished, I left no trace. No goodbye letter, no forwarding information, just empty basement space. I knew their assumptions. Marcus will come crawling back when reality hits. Instead, I watched their foundation crumble from my new apartment across the city. My absence created devastating pressure points. Those mortgage payments I'd covered, suddenly missing. The electrical work I'd done for free, now requiring expensive contractors. The family phone plan under my name, discontinued immediately. Within weeks, their comfortable routine collapsed. Utility disconnection notices appeared. Dad's temper exploded over unpaid bills. Mom cried constantly about mounting debt. Emma's morning sickness worsened with household stress. Jake complained about the basement's freezing temperature now that winter approached. I wasn't vindictive. I was surgical. Every severed connection reminded them what they'd thrown away. The breaking point arrived 4 months later. Mom's desperate voicemail. Marcus, please. We're drowning without you. This family needs you back. I replayed it repeatedly, savoring those words. We need you. Finally, honesty. I didn't rush home. Let them marinate in consequences. Dad picked up extra shifts but couldn't manage bills alone. Emma's relationship with Jake deteriorated under financial pressure. Their perfect plan, sacrificing me for domestic bliss, was imploding spectacularly. When I finally returned, evening shadows filled their living room. They looked haunted, defeated. Dad's shoulders sagged. Mom's makeup couldn't hide tear stains. Emma's face showed pure terror. Jake spoke first, voice shaking with false bravado. You abandoned your own family. I laughed, sharp, merciless. No, you abandoned me when you decided I belonged in a basement. Silence sliced through the room like glass. I didn't shout or plead. I laid truth bare like surgical instruments. You wanted me gone, so I left. The moment I disappeared, everything collapsed because you'd forgotten one crucial fact. I wasn't just family, I was your foundation. You thought I was disposable. Now you understand what disposal actually costs. Mom sobbed uncontrollably. Dad couldn't meet my eyes. Emma clutched her belly, finally realizing she'd boarded a sinking ship. Jake's arrogance had evaporated completely. That was victory. Not screaming or destruction. Simply watching them comprehend their own helplessness. They hadn't needed to destroy me. They'd destroyed themselves. I didn't stay for reconciliation or reclaim my former bedroom. I wasn't interested in scraps from people who'd treated me like garbage. Walking away again, I felt weightless. True revenge isn't fire and fury. Sometimes it's silence, absence, and letting those who betrayed you collapse under their own selfishness. They'd learned the hardest lesson possible. Some bridges once burned can never be rebuilt.